Welcome to the channel. I'm Mike, and this is a Seiko A904-5199 model A2 digital watch manufactured in October of 1991. This is just a quick video on how I cleaned it up and got it running. This watch is one of 4 non-runners that I bought in an antique shop in Manteo, North Carolina. My first step is to remove the bracelet, which is a bona fide biohazard. There's so much dirt, I can't even see where the spring bars are. Come on. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It had a baby. That's the biggest lump of stuff I've ever seen fall out of a watch. The watch case is a chrome-plated base metal, so I'm taking care not to damage the chrome layer, which has begun to blister in some places. This watch must have gotten lots of love in its day. I've switched from using an old screwdriver to scrape the gunk to these plastic spudger sticks, which won't scratch the metal. It's nice when the grime comes off and the chrome underneath it is in good shape. For the record, I think this is the dirtiest case I've ever worked on. Getting the back off is often a challenge on forgotten vintage watches. I have several videos showing a variety of methods to remove really stubborn watch backs. Here's a quick trick you can use to loosen the bond on both press-on and screw-on backs. I'm going to try putting some IPA around the edge and just see if that dissolves some of the muck. And I'm trying IPA before I try something like WD-40 because I'd prefer not to leave a residue that could get inside the watch, and the IPA will evaporate pretty cleanly. I'm just going to come back here and see if I could agitate whatever dirt is in that seam. Let that sit for a minute or two, and then I'll have at it again. The alcohol did the trick. How's it look? There we go. It's going to come off in one piece. Yes. I don't know if that was ever supposed to be flexible. It's just hard plastic. It really looks like there's a clip on here. There we go. So the little hold down is attached to that piece of plastic. CR2016. How clean is it? That's pretty clean. Well, that's encouraging. You know, I might have one of these. And I do. So let's put it in. See if the watch works. Now we got some kind of dancing digits there. After battery replacement, connect AC with plus of battery. That says AC. I'm just going to try to touch both. Okay, there we go. And we still have wonky. Tell you what, we're gonna clean up the pushers because if the pushers are gunky, that could cause issues too. Okay. Movement lifts out. The contacts look okay. How's the display looking? So I'll see if I can push out all the pushers. The case front, the pushers, and the bracelet will be pre-cleaned before going into my ultrasonic cleaner. Okay, 4 pushers are out. With the movement out of the case, if I just put the battery in place and hold it there, look at that. Okay, good. This is looking up. Here's all of the parts after they've been cleaned, ready for reassembly, and they look so much better. I hand cleaned the case back because I did not want to damage the piezoelectric speaker that's attached to it by putting it in the ultrasonic. The pusher gaskets get a fresh application of silicone lubricant before being reinstalled into the case.
There we go.
The silicone makes the buttons travel in and out smoothly and enhances the seal to block out dust and moisture.
Much better.
Right now, that's the up part. I forgot which direction is up on the display module, so I temporarily reinstalled the battery to see the display.
So up is this way. Let's back out the pushers because they kind of snuck in on me. There we go. With the pushers backed out, the movement drops into place. New battery. Digits look like they should, and it's correctly oriented.
The watch back gasket gets lubricated by placing it in this container. When you rotate the lid, two sponges turn against each other and distribute a thin layer of silicone on the gasket. The watch press provides even pressure when snapping the back onto the case.
Look at that, it's still working.
Despite its disgusting before condition, the stainless steel bracelet cleaned up great.
How'd we do? Hey, it fits. Let's see if we can set it. There we go, Friday, June 21st, 3:37 p.m. Looks like there's a 4 a.m. alarm. Well, let's see, can we turn that off? Okay, so here's stopwatch. Start, stop.
Fortunately, all of the modes are working properly.
Reset.
I've had some time with the watch on my wrist, and here are my thoughts. For some reason, whenever I removed and replaced the battery, the watch powered up with the alarm or hourly chime turned on. The alarm was loud enough that I heard it going off at 4 a.m. 2 floors below me. You may have noticed in some shots that after I cleaned the case, there was some moisture between the faceplate and the crystal. I disassembled the watch again and ran the case under my warm air blower, and the moisture went away. But when I reassembled the watch, it enabled the hourly chime, and I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. Here's how you do it. Hit the mode button until it's in the running mode. Alarm, stopwatch, time set, running mode. Now press the top right and bottom right buttons at the same time, repeatedly. Alarm on, hourly chime on, alarm and hourly chime on, and finally alarm and chime off. Ah, that's much better. This isn't a fault of the watch, but I had to set the bracelet to its longest position for a comfortable fit on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. While extra links may be available in the aftermarket, if you're interested in keeping the factory bracelet, then it's probably better to look for a watch that's big enough for your wrist to begin with. What do I really like about this watch? Lots of things. For one, it's extremely legible, even in lower light situations. It's not a large digit display, but it's big enough to read at a glance at arm's length. I love the low profile of the watch case, and the bracelet is thin without feeling cheap. The links are tight and nothing rattles when the clasp is secured. The watch feels warm on the wrist without ever feeling clammy. As for the overall design, this watch looks like it could have been made anywhere between the late 1970s and now, with similar styles still being sold, most notably by Casio. The all-steel look can do double duty as dressy or sporty, and despite its simple design, I continue to get smiles and compliments when I show it to others. Thanks for giving me the time to show it to you, and I look forward to our next time together. Hey, don't run away just yet. If you haven't already, please support the channel by giving this video a like, join the conversation by leaving a comment, check out my related videos, and click that subscribe button. It really helps, and I appreciate having you as a viewer.